Hello and welcome to the Kimchi Cast for the LLA Finals, where we stand River. Probably didn't even hear that part. We stand River in this household, but River isn't here, nor is he going to MSI, and instead we are talking about one of the two teams that could be going to MSI for Latin America. We have Estrel, we have Rainbow Seven. Welcome to the Kimchi Cast for the Grand Finals. Both these teams are pretty much the consensus, not even pretty much, just are the consensus champions or consensus best teams in the region, and it's only fitting that they duke it out in the grand finals, because why not? I just need to make sure all this was working. There we go. Everything's working because I did 0 checks. But it's been a bit. I thought this was last week. It wasn't last week. It was this week. And I can't, apparently, for some reason, they decided to delay this, or not delay this, but schedule this a week after the semifinals. Who cares? It's time for the two best teams in the LLA to duke it out. Estral still perfect against Rainbow Seven, a clean 3-0 on the season. Both round robin wins came against them. They narrowly edged them out 3-2 in a reverse sweep in the upper bracket finals, and the rematch is here. Rainbow Seven, Estral both making their 5th championship appearance, their 5th finals, both of them, but they have very different stories. Rainbow Seven dominated the pre-LLA Latin American scene, came in, almost won an LLA championship. 2020 won the LLA, didn't win for 3 more years, and only made 1 finals in that time. But last year, back-to-back championships as they returned to their previously dominant forms, and now up there tied for the most LLA championships of any team at 3, and they're looking for the three-peat to become the first team to three-peat. Meanwhile, Estral, 5 finals appearances in just 3 seasons, 3.5 seasons, 3.5 years. There we go. And all they have to show for it are a bunch of second places and top 4s. There are 0 championships for Estral, and they're hoping to finally retcon it or rectify that, because they have been easily the most consistent team in Latin America and have nothing to show for it because of that. And they're looking to go international for the first time, nearly undefeated in 2024 spring. Only 1 series lost, 5 or 6-2 in the playoffs at the moment. They're looking to make it 9-2. Rainbow Seven won't take it sitting down. It's another 5-game series against Isurus. It was 3-0 the first time. Isurus almost won and could not get the job done in games 4 and 5. So the expected outcome is what we're sitting at right now, and they're playing a hype video, and it's very, very pretty, and I kind of want to show it, but not going to, because I don't play audio, because it's going to be weird. It's almost time, and it is kind of the LLA super team against an LLA super team, but one of them is all Latin American. The other one has Koreans on it. The additions of Lava and Summit have been huge for Rainbow Seven in making them take that next big step. But Estral, God, who did they even add? Did they even add anyone? Honestly, I would not be shocked to hear they didn't add anybody, but they did. No, they didn't. This is the same roster from... No, it isn't. Cody, Snaker, and Ackerman. That's right. Snaker and Ackerman left, not Infinity. I can't even remember where they were. Is Infinity or the other one? The other org that is currently dying. It was Infinity, yeah. Man, they were there forever. 2020 was a... I remember them back in 2021 playing on that roster and going to MSI. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's old. Okay, they actually are doing... You could do player... Oh, turn that off. We'll do player intros. So I'll see you in a minute.
En la jungla, desde Argentina, el hijo pródigo, él es José de Odo. En la calle central, desde Chile, él es Cody. Desde Argentina, el tirador. Que todos conmigo griten. Él es Snake. Desde Argentina también, el soporte. Él es Ackerman. Sexta, un fuerte grito para Esral Sports. Claramente hay alguien que va a defender el campeonato, ¿cierto? El equipo que está por defender la copa. Ellos son Movistar R7. Desde la calle inferior, como soporte, él es Lions. Como tirador, le dicen el Torito. Él es CEO. En la calle central tenemos a Lava. Gente, para la jungla, todos lo conocemos, hace años, él es Odi. En la calle superior, un destructor, él es Somi. Un último aplauso para Movistar R7. Jugadores, tomen sus asientos. Señoras y señores, es momento de ver quién va a ganar el título más importante de Latinoamérica. Nosotros no nos podemos despegar de la pantalla. Esta gente va a alentar, pero los quiero a todos gritando, gritando por el equipo favorito. Es momento de ir con nuestros casters desde Argentina, Nachitos y Gonzalo.
All right, and you saw it there. I mean, you got to hear it for once. When I reference it, I always say the crowd is so loud. They are so into it behind these teams, but you actually do get to hear it for the first time if you're watching this dumpster fire that, yeah, these guys, they love these teams. That studio is not that large in comparison to some of the other places they hold the regional leagues, but these guys get loud. They fill the arena, and they absolutely go insane for their teams, and that's only multiplied because it is the championship. The winner of this is going to, is it South Korea? I've said it plenty of times. No, China. I said it was South Korea before. I might have been thinking of a former world championship, or I'm just dumb. But the winner of this going to China for MSI, of course. get to the play-in stage. The new play-in stage revamped and all with the best of threes and then the best of 5 qualification matches, more similar to the play-in stage of Worlds 2023 than even MSI 2023. And though slim, these two teams, one of them, whoever wins, will be fighting not only for a very prestigious international championship, of course, but also a potential auto qualification for Worlds, and if not that, a slot at the world, an extra slot at the World Championships for the region, though again unlikely, is always possible. Bird Squad, Rainbow Seven. I've run out of things to talk about already. I mean, the two most dominant teams. The only thing that has stopped Rainbow Seven is Estral. 3 out of 3 for Estral so far. The only thing that has stopped Estral of all things is 6 Karma. That was a weird existence we all had, but it was actually a really big win for 6 Karma. Helped push them further into the playoffs. Could have possibly gotten them some extra. No, it couldn't have. I already mentioned it on the stream that it happened. It was for nothing. They played fully for Pride there, and it worked out beautifully. But Estral don't really care about losing a for Pride match, a match that was for the undefeated season nonetheless. But 6 Karma played for Pride. Estral played for an undefeated season. Only one of them came out with what they wanted. Now, 6 Karma's eliminated. They were the first team out, and Estral have made a run to the grand final. So I guess it is Estral who are laughing at the end of it. But Rainbow Seven came insanely close to beating Estral 2 times. A 2-1 loss in their second meeting of the season, and a near sweep in their third, just missing out. Just missing out on it 3 games in a row. They missed each and every shot to finish off the beast, and then almost got wiped out themselves in the lower bracket. But luckily for them, they survived to die another day, possibly. And the bans are Rek'Sai top. I don't know if we're on 14-4 or 14-5. We are on 14-5, so this is the Rek'Sai changes. And so we will be seeing Rek'Sai top get taken away from Zothif, and that's going to be an insta-lock Sejuani. If you remember this series from almost, a week and a half ago now? Did they have their first meeting? The 19th, 2 weeks ago. Jeez. Sejuani became the biggest deal. Became the thing that revolved the series. Sejuani won 4 games. All 4 games Sedge was in, she won, and that is going to be crucial again for these two. And now you can see the Karma not taken away from Lava, so Lava just going to insta-lock it, and they're going to give Seo his Draven. Ooh. And Kalista handed over to Snacker. We did see the Kalista given over, though it was Seo on the Kalista, and Snacker took the Draven instead, ready to throw down, and that was game 4, where Estral took an early Draven lead and just drove it home, but it will be Kalista Renata this time. The thing that did help in shutting down Rainbow Seven's Kalista or Seo's Kalista was that Renata. Rainbow Seven had to give up the Renata in the draft, so giving that over to Ackerman this time can be very dangerous, and it's going to be Senna Draven locked in. Interesting. This is pre-Senna farming nerf, so there probably isn't even going to be any sort of farming Senna at all for a while. They just completely gutted ADC Senna. She's fasting every time. And now they're going to give her to the Yone. Cody hovered it on P3, or on B3. Did not end up taking it, instead choosing to lock in the support. And they don't want to deal with the Yone. Can really waste a lot of Karma's time. Has a lot of survivability. Also has a lot of just straight up raw damage output if it does get onto the Karma. Karma really has no escape. Only has a tether to dissuade him from going forwards. So a good ban there. Also, Cody's just good at it. That is the other thing. And now Xin Zhao taking away Gragas. Going to be taken away from Zothiv, though we haven't really seen it. We didn't see it last time they faced off. It was Summit actually getting 2 games of Gragas and going 1-1 in the series, and Jace taken away from Summit. Or even if they want to put this in top lane, they could put Karma top. Lava 13-0-6 on the Jace when they gave it to him in game 2, and was a crucial part of Rainbow 7 running away with a 2-0 lead last time they met up. And they're not going to deal with it this time. Odie wants to slam it. This is the last time Odie and Jose Deodo will be able to slam this rel, and it will be taken by Odie with the counter jungle already locked in. So they're going to have the top counter locked in as well, and or mid counter if they do want to pivot this Karma. Of course, Rel being removed from the jungle, she no longer destroys shields, or not destroy shields. She no longer has bonus damage on monsters, and they also completely removed the shielding from the Void Grubs, instead turning into a percent heal. And that is going to be Aatrox locked in for Zothim. So what is the mid going to be? Probably not going to take the Karma into the Aatrox. So it is going to be a mid counter here for Cody. And it will just be the Ahri. Azir still disabled. Some regions are playing on 14-6 for playoffs, or have very multi-staged playoffs, or late playoffs that are playing on 14-6. But LLA is one of the regions that is locked on 14-5 because they started their playoffs earlier in the patch cycle when 14-6 was still fresh. So Azir still disabled, and that will be a Talia response. We've been seeing this trade quite a bit throughout the playoffs, of course, and just throughout Azir's disabled everything. So about last week of the regular season, I believe we've been seeing this. No. Oh, that was Nico. We've been seeing this for quite a while now, that it's just Ahri has completely taken over the spot that Azir used to hold, and everyone's just not realizing it, and then everyone's crying like, Azir's enabled again, he's getting 90% presence. But Ahri got 90% presence on the patch when Azir left. Did Ahri win a game last time? No, Ahri 0-2 the last time these two met up, though. We could bring up the playoff stats, which are a bit more general. 7-4 in the playoffs as of now. So Rainbow 7 did give up a pretty solid pick, just in terms of raw numbers. They gave up a pretty good pick for a 3-8 pick. That sounds amazing. That is adorable. And back to me. Oh boy. That is terrifying, actually. Someone's wearing an eagle mask, and I get it, but it's also terrifying. This is all the marbles. Summit, first season here. First LLA finals. I don't think it's Lava's first split here, nah. First split in LLA. He left Korea a while ago. Oh my goodness, that is loud. And this is a 6 shot, so I'm going to let it happen. But we're into the game. We're on to the Rift for game number 1. First to 3, as always. And this one is a bit of a grudge match for all the marbles. Rainbow 7 has surely got to be sick of losing to these guys over and over again. And while that has happened so many times throughout the history, Estrel have a phenomenal regular season. They make a run to the grand finals. They have beaten plenty of teams multiple times in a row, and then just not able to put it together in the finals. Again, 0-4 in the finals throughout their history. Rainbow 7, 3-1. The only one they dropped, the 2019 closing finals to Isurus. Or 2019 opening. Man, that's so long ago. That was before the world ended, before we were all locked down in our houses. But since then, undefeated, 3-0 in finals. Summit going to get very aggressive here against Jose Deodo early. Chunk a bit of his health bar down. Shouldn't really slow his clear. He is Sejuani. Already has a really fast clear, even solo. It's why she's been meta for 3-4 years now. 3 years since we've been in the speed clear meta. Awful. Speed clear meta, painfully boring. That's regardless. Snake are going to get some nice damage now. I can't say Snuck Air. Look, it's really hard to say it. It is really tough to say that. Mixing between how I would say it and how it's pronounced because of how Spanish uses sounds. It's really tough to switch between those two noises. Okay, leave me alone. But the push obviously gained early by Rainbow Seven. They have a Draven, they have a Senna to harass with really solid range compared to Callista and the Renata. No shocks there. Cody and Lava just going to spend some time bouncing some waves back and forth. Summit getting pushed in. They did actually put the Karma top. I didn't notice it. I didn't even mention it. They did put Karma top lane. Probably didn't. I said they probably wouldn't want to put into Aatrox, but it's probably not as optimal to put it into Ahri. That's a drop minion. Damn, 2 drop minions for Cody. CS diff is starting. Odie didn't steal away the red buff. Jose Dioto got his own. Jose Dioto going to be able to grab his Raptors here. Full tilt does a lot of damage onto these, though, so... Yep, Q Smite. That's the exact reason Rel has been removed from the jungle. Just walked up, Q Smited whatever she wanted, and there's nothing you can do about it. Snacker getting a huge trade onto him from Sayo and Lions, and he is going to have to be very careful here not to give up first blood to Draven. We've seen what happens. We've already seen what happens between these two teams when Draven gets ahead, so they're going to get tethered by Summit. Just going to tank it. He's going to accept his fate and call it a day. Should be a teleport trade in mid. We already saw Lava throw his down. Cody should be throwing his down in just a moment when he gets his recall off. Thing about Karma in this lane is that she can harass, but that's really... Oh. I don't think Jose's going to go for this Ahri. Cody's not here yet. Cody hasn't even gotten a chance to back, actually. Couldn't finish it. And he's going to go over the wall now. Just going to throw down some damage. Can't really help Cody push out here. Cody wants to get a back. Wants to grab his first components to keep up with Lava, though. Lava only throwing in a tier early is not a bad back. Don't see Cody picking that up. Instead, going to pick up the the Lucidities on first back here. Snaker, again, taking a massive trade. Now, Ackerman taking another auto from Sayo. Didn't even land the handshake, and now Cody gonna land the charm, but no follow-up. And these two teams just gonna throw some soft. Okay, throw soft poke everywhere, but Zothev is getting dove right now. Summit going to get the Reap. Rocket its first blood, and he only needs a flash to get away. There's not enough movement. As Snaker getting gunned down by Lions. Now there's the heal. Ackerman forces the cleanse out of Sayo. Sayo, no cleanse on the ignite. There it is. And Ackerman going to get the kill onto the Draven. Remove the stack. Snaker has the handshake on him. Nice shielding there from Ackerman to keep Snaker alive just in case of emergency. Lions not going to pick up the kill in response. And that kill was so important to delay the stacking of the Draven and reduce his kill threat. Or reduce the threat of him getting a kill, I should say. He's still very capable of getting kills. And now Summit just so strong. Summit is just going to be massively ahead in this, as there's the ulti coming out of Cody. Now he has to run away with the last stack. He has no more dashes available. Has the Foxfires to speed himself up away from Odie's stun. But he burns his ulti. Doesn't get the flash out of Lava. Lava really didn't have anything to lose there. Stays alive, so yeah, no threat. Q3 goes down. There's the Q, the RQ. Null Orb comes out. It completely disappears. Doesn't even throw a spell into it. Summit. There's the auto. The flash out to safety. All the wave to the crowd. It started. It's Karma. What is there to talk about? There's no interesting tech on Karma. It's Karma. There is no such thing as interesting tech on her. She is one of the most boring champs to watch. I hate that she's in meta again because it was so nice not having her here, and now she's back. And it's awful and terrible. She's already good in solo queue. I don't need to see her in my pro play games, man. Awful. Odie trying to clear out some wards, not gonna get it. He's able to run to the bush. Ward wasted there by... That was, that Acker? No, it had to be Snaker. Had to be Snaker. Even with golden chance at 400 now, or support item enchants at 400, it's slower. It feels slower, man. So you're gonna lay in a single auto attack. The root goes down onto Ackerman, but Jose Diota just gonna continue to push forwards here. The bot wave fully pushed. Sayo and Lions can't really afford to rotate right now. Shut, and shush phone. And no engages here. Jungler's still not level 6 yet. Is Lava, if he hits this, that could be huge. There's the Q through the charm. Lava going to get comboed, but Cody's the one taking the brunt there. Taking more of the damage, just way behind in the damage output at the moment. Ari's, you got your Q return and electrocute. That is all your damage for a while. As Odie's just here to help speed up Lava's wave clear so he can rotate down to the Drake right now. You can see Sayo and Lions grabbing the push back in their favor. Jose Diota's here, doesn't have the Glacial Prison available though. So there's going to be no threat of any kill potential unless they get on Unreal Engage. It's warded and everything. They would need Sayo and Lions to be so disrespectful in their push to even get this play to work. And yeah, not happening. Sayo's already lost one set of stacks. He doesn't need to lose another set of stacks here. So they're just going to get tethered up there. And that is why most teams have just been permabanning Karma. Just the threat of throwing the tether down, and you have to leave. You cannot fight her unless you are that much further ahead, as Zothev is just going to get ganked here. Odie's coming up. He has the Magnet Storm right now, forcing out the World Ender. He has Flash. Steps back away. There's the stun, though, coming through. Zothev burns everything, but they get the World Ender out, and that is more than enough to justify this play. No Magnet Storm, no Flash is burned. But World Ender is going to make it a lot harder for Zothev to even play lane. And the threat of a regank is still there. He used that move speed to step away. To get his step backs, to get his dodges. As Jose Diota, he doesn't know Lava's there. There's no vision. Ackerman's up here. This would need to be an insane engage because Renata is not a core engage. There's the Glacial Prison. There's the Flash Charm coming through. But the Dawning Shadow not going to be enough to save Lava, but it goes to Ackerman again. With the Draven, it's okay. It wasn't First Blood. And it's Draven. You want to get the stacks off. But that is a nice 300 gold that could have went. But still going to get money into Estrel's pockets. And that's what's going to matter at the moment. It's going to continue to expand this CS advantage that Cody has in lane right now. And it, of course, with the threat of a rotation gone, allowed them to start the Drake, but there's no push in bot lane. Cody can't really re-engage here, so Rainbow 7 just going to come in. Odie going to be able to threaten Jose off of the Hextech Dragon and just take it for himself. And while it was a good look, Estrel not going to really benefit from trying to force this dragon because Snaker was stuck in bot lane trying to push it out and get a reset. And there's no teleport from Zothev, and no chance Zothev is burning his teleport for first Drake anyways. Good luck, but just not really what they needed. Again, Summit is going to chase down here, and that is the power of Karma. Already has the Malignance. And Karma is an issue. She's awful. I hate her. As now, jumping forwards, the root comes through. The hostile takeover finds nobody, even with the flash burn, but now Lions has to run away. Has the flash available, will burn it to get out to safety. So much damage coming through, but the cull is not going to be enough. Or the rend is not going to be enough. Why was I saying cull? And now here's Summit, and here comes the Lava as well, but he's going to jump off way early in the fight. Summit can't do anything by himself in a 3v1. Cody going to continue to go forwards, and Summit is going to die. There's the recast of the ulti for Cody, and it's going to be a 2-for-2 meanwhile in the front. And it's still pretty Estrel-sided here. They burned so much less to get here, but now the pullback, or not the pullback, the seismic shove from Lava, and now the re-engage available. Lava forced to flash away to safety. Handshake not going to connect. The charm not going to connect. And now Oni maybe thinking of getting in there, but not going to. There's not enough of a wave to justify it, and they have the charm available still. Sayo doesn't, or he does cash out once, but Ackerman's 2-0-2. Ackerman has 2 of these kills, but both of those were assists. And this all starts with them trying to get Lions. Maybe if they get the hostile takeover, it works, but Lions is able to escape. And now just everything. If you watched LCS or LEC this weekend, you saw the 4 teleports into bot lane like it was goddamn 2020 all over again. Odie gets a great 2-man crash down. Lions gives his life over to Zothiv, but they give 1 kill to Sayo, and that is what matters. 2 for 2 there. Is actually going to go in favor of Estral in terms of, well, of spells burned. They did not win the money game. The karma kill was nice, but Sayo has this thing called League of Draven, and that was a bit more valuable. Finally, the Void Group's being taken. We're not even going to get a second set. These are the only groups taken this game. Took so damn long. Look how far behind Zothiv is. He's never going to be valuable at this rate. At this rate, Zothiv is going to be so useless. At least with TF, he had farm, but he's just even, which isn't good. Bot lane is a big gap right now, and that kill only made it worse. 30 CS behind, and now it was 488 bonus gold, I believe. It was a lot. Might have only been 188. The math is off, as now Rainbow Seven just in the enemy jungle. They took away some of the birds, trying to get the red buff. Didn't actually happen. Odie going to start the birds again. Red buff finished by Jose Diodo. Odie has smite here. Should be able to just Q smite this. There's not much Jose could have done. He burned his smite to try and get this red buff faster so he could rotate over. Didn't get to rotate over. I believe Summit threw down the tether again. Really didn't get to see much. As Zothiv is going forwards here. Zothiv is going to die here. Summit able to run away. Zothiv doesn't have damage at the moment. He has a brutalizer. And the Merc treads, he's not even healing close to enough here, but there's the Q3, flash Q3 coming through. There's the Glacial Prison. Zothiv's gonna pick up the kill with the help of his friends, the Draven. Oh, he just heals enough in the end. I don't think it would have killed if he didn't get hit by both, so he was safe on the pullback. It almost worked out for Rainbow Seven, but the Draven just not enough. Summit just unable to pick up the kill there, even with the Dawning Shadow coming in. Jose Diodo is the hero of the play. And now in Profane Hydra finish, he is in this game. Suddenly, Draven's in this game. Kills all those minions. Instantly, the root goes down onto Ackerman. If Sayo throws in some damage here, really couldn't afford to. His handshake, he would have went under turret there. Bot turret, what the? Holy cow. Lava had so much time to siege that. Lava had so much siege. Cody rotated topside with Jose. Snacker and Ackerman were sitting at mid to just farm, as here's the root coming through onto Cody. Cody not going to even have ulti to run away if things turned south there. We'll be able to just clear up that wave, reset the wave and leave. Okay, so this fight should not be going. There's an auto cancel. The Q, how much healing is he getting? It's just enough healing. If he wasn't in World Ender, he actually dies on that Q Malignance proc. Oh, yeah. And he's getting excited. Jose Diodo going to eat the root, stay away from the team. Glacial Prison not available, though. Everything else is for Estral right now. And they're going to jump onto Zothiv, force out that crash down. Ackerman walled off with the rest of Estral, but Lava not really going to get anything out of it. And that is Weaver's wall completely burned there, so there's going to be no wall cutoff available. And Cody's going to be left alone in top lane. He's just going to be able to farm. But they really should have Zothiv up there right now. Zothiv is teleport. And because Cody has no teleport and he's getting all this top pressure, Rainbow Seven just going to go and get the second Drake for themselves. Summit doesn't care about the turret. He really can't defend against this. He knows that at least 2 people are coming up to stop him. It will be Ocean Drake and a Hextech Drake over to Rainbow Seven, and it's going to be Mountain Soul now on the table for them. And Drake Rush is fully an option right now, as here comes the Rift Herald for Estral. Teleport coming down. They could have actually canceled that. They had so much time to cancel it. Oh, the flick back comes through, and there's the crash down into the Magnet Storm. It catches 4, but the Dawning Shadow not going to be enough. There's the Fate's Call coming through to continue the lockdown onto Odie, and even with the flash away, Zothiv has enough damage to finish the job. It's a 2-0 right now. They do defend the turret, but there's the charm onto Lions. Lions gonna be able to run away. Summit has the lockdown, though. Seo's gonna pick up one. Is Ackerman gonna be able to survive even with the hostile or with the bailout? No, he won't. But it's going to become a 2-4-5. A triple kill for Cody, going absolutely wild. And they're going to call for a pause. Zoth, if you can see him on... You can see him laughing down there, seeing that play happen. Snaker and Ackerman give their lives so Cody can absolutely pop off. And the crowd chanting Cody's name after a phenomenal play. And I don't know what the pause was for. I'm assuming a tech issue or an in-game issue, obviously. Assuming it was an in-game problem with an ability or something, because that was very sudden. And it wouldn't have made sense otherwise for it to just come out of nowhere. Because there's no timeouts in League. This isn't like Rainbow Seven or Valorant. There's no tac timeouts, or CS. There's no tac times. But there was so many things that just did not go in their favor. They're going to completely unpause it. It might have been a bug, and they determined it wasn't a bug. And now 4-0-3 on this Ahri. This Ahri's a problem. Snacker doesn't get another kill, but it doesn't really matter. The charge doesn't come down early enough. A great seismic shove. Great glacial prison, though, to lock down lava. The chains connect, so when he flashes, he doesn't have enough time to run away. The callback, or not the callback, the Fate's call. Flash away, the auto went through anyways. Zothev just leaves. Cody is just allowed to go crazy now. Lava's off the map. Summit's not gonna target him. He actually targets Ackerman and Jose Dioto instead. Seo just looking to pick up one at least, but that kills goes over to Summit. Not really who you want. You don't want it to go into a full AP. I mean, yes, that's good. Okay, screw everything I was talking about, because there's Ackerman getting the handshake onto Odie. Odie going to continue to go forwards now, but here's the teleport from Zothev. And there's the stun onto Odie. Odie needs the Magnet Storm to stay alive. Lava going to be able to land the wall to keep his jungler alive for just a couple more seconds. For Cody forced a flash over the wall, though, because of the tether. The charm not going to connect. He's out of Spirit Rushes. The Glacial Prison misses completely. Can Rainbow Seven pull this back? A nice pair of stuns, but it's just Lava. Seismic shoving Ackerman away. He's going to get the chains on him. And there's the pullback. The Q3 still here. The Q not going to connect from Jose Dioto, but maybe Lions can pull this back. The bailout is on Zothev, and he's going to get procced, and Zothev will give his life to Lions. A shutdown for the Senna. Misposition from the Aatrox gives 150 extra gold over to the support of Rainbow Seven. Could have went a little better, but Cody's still going to get this top tier 1, and they get a kill over to Snacker. It's the most important. Snacker gets a kill. Cody continues to pick up more kills. Zothev picks up a nice chase down. Great teleport there, because Lava can't cut them both off now. With that teleport, Lava just has to really just compromise with his team and just say, I'm going to cut off Jose Dioto, and Snacker is Cody coming over the wall off a teleport, and it's going to immediately pick up Lions as Cody goes unstoppable. He's going to chase down Seo, gets the Spirit Rush out before the Unraveled Earth goes down. He's going to get the bailout on him as well, and it's going to be Jose Dioto picking up that kill onto Seo, and the Draven is miserable right now. Went 1-1-1, now 2-4-2, though he is 2 items, barely ahead of Snacker. But is it really going to matter that much? He is not the hyper carry right now. It doesn't feel like he's the hyper carry that he wants to be. It is Cody. It is Ackerman with 13 of 16 takedowns. It is Jose with 13 of 16 takedowns. These guys are cooking right now, and this is what we've been seeing Estral do in almost all of their wins. Get Jose Dioto busy. And that was a huge part. I mean, that was just a huge part of Rainbow Seven versus Estral last time. But this teleport unspotted, and by the time they find it out, Cody has way too much damage for Lions to survive at the state he's in. He's a squishy, double squishy bot lane. There is no chance they are surviving this. And Cody is so fed. There was no cleanse at the moment for them. Is Odie going to get locked down? He's already half out. There's the Glacial Prison to try and prevent him from crashing down. The Seismic Shove will only find Jose Diodo, though. The hostile takeover finds no one. Cody dashing around the unraveled earth, and he's dominating now. Zothev going forwards. He's going to find Lava with the pullback. It's a double for Cody. It's 1 for Ackerman, and it's going to be 3 for Cody. Another triple kill to the Kitsune. And Cody is cooking. Make it 8 kills on the game now. 14 takedowns on 20 kills for Cody, and this mid laner is unstoppable. Well, he's dominating technically. Actually, he's beyond dominating. I believe he's legendary now. And Cody just going to take his recall. He's way too low to do this. Snaker has more than enough damage to get the job done. And they get Odie. That's all their engage gone. Odie is the only engage Rainbow Seven have, so by locking him down and forcing him to leave, there's no chance Rainbow Seven can fight this clean or even have a chance to catch anybody out. Sayo burns his cleanse on nothing. Ackerman's going to pick up the kill here. And there's just not enough damage coming through from Summit. It doesn't really matter. There's no damage coming through from Rainbow Seven. You can see Lions is doing the most damage in teamfights right now. Summit does great AoE damage, but they need Lions, Lava, Sayo, one of them to pick up these kills. Not because that's where the gold is best spent at this point, but because that is who is going to be landing finishing blows. Sayo has great damage with his axes. Lions has incredible consistent DPS with his Q weaves. They need to find one of these guys to finish these kills for them, because Summit's just not going to really be able to consistently. And there's the lockdown again onto Odie. They know who the target is. He's going to crash down. It's not even going to hit Odie. The 3-man hostile takeover. Zothev's already in the backlines. It's the clean ace already. Making 3 triple kills for Cody. 11-0. 8. He is beyond godlike. He is revered. And in 23 minutes, Estrel will run down Rainbow Seven's base. And game 1 is in the books. Estrel 2 wins away from their first international appearance. And it is so clean. 19 kills ahead. 12,000 gold ahead at the end. And they don't even break a sweat in that one. And the taunts from Summit go unanswered. The karma cannot be the carry. And Sayo falls flat in game 1. And that is a peak 101 at what Estrel do. That is a master class at Jose Diodo play in the jungle right there. Does everything. Against the ganks. Even with Ackerman getting the first 2 kills, it's not that much of a detriment because they got money. One was they got rid of a bunch of gold that could have been dangerous on Sayo later on. Of course, getting rid of his passive stacks could have been very dangerous. And the second one, getting Lava even further behind. It was only about a wave or so and 150-ish gold on the assist, but still getting Lava and Sayo in disadvantaged positions was huge, because even with Summit behind, I said Zothev was going to struggle to be a part of the game, and that was with the projection of Rainbow Seven playing the way they were. Sayo was on an upswing. He was getting his gold back. He was ahead even in the ADC against Snaker. He was ahead, and Lava was only going to get more valuable. He had Archangel's finished. He eventually got his Leandry's finished. He would have been an issue, and Zothev would have been behind Summit the entire game, which doesn't instantly make Zothev an unplayable position, but Zothev would not have been very much valuable because he needs to have a lot of health. He needs to have either a lot of damage and hit a lot of sweet spots, or just be in World Ender. He really just needed to be in World Ender constantly, and Rainbow Seven eventually let that happen. Okay, not be in World Ender, but you get what I mean. An Aatrox that is behind is an Aatrox that is not very useful. He needs his damage. He needs his percent health heals on his sweet spots. He needs low CDs to keep his combo going, to keep the lifesteal rolling, and as long as Summit had that item lead, he would be able to zone him off pretty effectively because he would have shorter spell CDs. He would have mantra Qs, and he would be able to stack mantra faster. But Zothev gets that kill in the top lane with the help of Jose Dioto. That could have went very wrong very quickly, and suddenly this game is flipped on its head as Profane Hydra's on the map, and this is not even the most important team fight. This is just a crazy team fight. This all starts with a potential catch out from Mistral. 3 teleports come down. A Weaver's Wall comes down. Summit instantly in a terrible position. Did not teleport onto the wave, so he actually had to run, and he's already out of the fight. But because they drag 3 with Summit, they get 2 free kills pretty much in a 4v2, and that was a 2v1 on its own. But Cody picks up Summit, and that allows Cody to really start getting in this game, because once Cody got a kill, it was over. And this is a great Dawning Shadow, but an incredible Q flash from Zothev. Perfectly buffered. Great Glacial Prison. If that misses, Summit dies. Almost got him, but he heals enough. And the Whirling Death will not get him. He needed 2 hits. Didn't get either of them. This fight goes terribly for Rainbow Seven. Nothing goes right. Lava gets caught out. Odie gets juggled immediately. Flash is way too late because he really didn't have a choice. And then Cody's just allowed to re-engage. Lava's not here. Summit's the only thing that can really stop him, and Summit needs to focus on getting rid of this Renata, because Renata's going to apply constant CC, or, well, can apply constant CC, constant shielding, and the bailout every 20 seconds if this fight goes long, which it really can. It's Jose Dioto. He's tanky. And that's Cody's first triple kill of the game. And then this is such a good teleport here, because they catch out Odie, and then the Weaver's Wall is a compromise, pretty much. They have to compromise that I'm going to cut off these 3 members of Estral and let Zothev go forwards. And because of that, Zothev gets 2 low health targets for free and gets Snaker one of his kills. Honestly, this is so well played here. The only bad part is that they get Lava, and then they just have to give over a kill to Lions. Cody spotted on the teleport way too late. By the time they spotted out Cody, it was already done. Cody already secured 1, and he was going to lock down a 2nd at least pretty easily. They almost traded back. If Summit gets that, maybe it works, but the bailout's there. It would have been not enough. This fight, they think they have the engage. 3-man frenzy. Zothev's in the backlines already, cutting people to pieces. 3 triple kills for Cody, and that was what ended the game. And you can see the damage charts. Summit had good damage. No kills came through off of that damage, though. Meanwhile, pretty much all of Zothev and Cody's damage, and even Snacker, who didn't do a ton of damage this game, but all of their damage was converted into kills eventually. Eventually converted into 1, 2, 5 kills. Eventually, they got the ace. It took them a few fights, but they got the 5. And Summit, 17,000 damage. 6 kills total, and he only was involved in, I believe, 3 or 4 of them. Lava, 12,000, 13,000 damage, and he did not nearly as much as he normally does. We've seen Lava completely take over games, and that was 3 takedowns, I believe. That was a 3-assist game for Lava. Oh boy, Draven. Seo's Draven. The ADCs in the LLA really like busting out the Draven when there's no other pick that they really see, or when they think a Kalista's coming, they really like the Draven. They love something that can chunk down a squishy target that loves to scale attack speed, because if Seo can stay on top of any Kalista, it is 4 axes, and they are dead, no questions. It is 4 axes, and they are gone. No questions asked. And Seo only got 4 takedowns. He went 2-4-2 for a while, but that was it. 4 takedowns and 2 kills on Draven is not nearly enough to justify the Draven pick and to maximize the value of that Draven pick. And Estral know this. They played the Draven Kalista matchup and won it already in the previous year, in upper bracket finals. So they know that they can come into this and they have a singular focus, because they know that Seo wants to get fed, and that's exactly what Snacker did the last time. But now, or Snacker, look, I'm bad at this. But that was exactly what happened for Citadel in the previous game. They knew to play around Snacker, and they got him super fed, and it was easy peasy, great, force game 5. But for Seo, they didn't really do that. They tried. They had really one or two fights where it happened, and then nothing else. You gotta really put focus on this bot lane. Because Summit's playing Karma. Summit can survive as long as you keep drawing pressure. And they weren't. Seo wasn't drawing the pressure, even though they got push. Odie just didn't do anything this game. Odie was really just hovering mid for the most part, actually. And so it was, what's the point of drafting the Draven if he's not going to smash lane? He's not going to, because Snacker and Ackerman they know that if Jose Dioto's not down there, or they have a very clear advantage to try and avoid as much conflict as possible with the Draven, because unless we get a really, really lucky fight or spell waste, we're either jumping onto Lions or waiting for Jose to show up. And that is really all their fight. And of course, Cody gets MVP, 11-0-8, 3 triple kills. A perfect way to kick off the finals. And you couldn't ask for a better player. Cody has been playing so damn well this season. He's been playing so damn well for so long, obviously. He wouldn't get signed by one of the top teams in the region if he was just an okay player. But he has been having a phenomenal playoffs. 8 games, 3.5 KDA, almost 3.6 KDA. None of it on his ear. He's been mostly playing a supportive role in mid lane. So this is one of the few times they're actually letting him pop off and be the carry. He's mostly been on assist. He's been an assist-heavy player this playoffs. Just to show, this is only his 4th game with 5 kills or more. He doubled his highest kills of the playoffs. Meanwhile, like, obviously, a lot of games you're going to have more assists than kills, but his last game played, 23 assists. The series before that, 13 assists. Like, he has been a very supportive mid laner this series, this playoffs. Really been really enabling Zothiv, Jose Dioto, and Snacker to really pop off instead of being the guy who does it himself. And that's just how it is sometimes. That's just the position you gotta play. It's League of Legends. The meta currently doesn't revolve around Azirs. So it is what it is for Cody in this position, but finally gets to shine a little bit after having a very great regular season and a very kill-heavy regular season. And so Rainbow 7 falter, getting smashed, honestly, in Game 1, and now they have to claw themselves into a better position. Estral looking really strong, though, entering the finals. So Game 2, will Estral repeat the formula and take a dominant 2-0 lead and move themselves 1 win away from their first championship? Or will Rainbow 7 clap back and get us to Game 4 at least? I'll see you after the break. Welcome back and happy WrestleMania Saturday. I didn't even mention it, but it's WrestleMania Saturday and I can't wait to watch it after the cast is finished. Yes, there's a Tibbers on the stream and I really could go grab my Tibber. You can see him. He's back. He's dead on the bed over there. But 1-0 lead for Estradal entering this game. Of course, game 2, that is how math freaking works. And they crush Rainbow 7 in game 1. And while I don't think it's going to finish that way, we saw this already. Rainbow 7, Estradal, or upper bracket finals. I'm going to keep referencing it because it was a freaking amazing. It was a phenomenal series. Go either watch the actual one or go to my YouTube page at Kimchi Casts on YouTube and watch the VOD of last week's series, or 2 weeks ago series? Yeah, last week's series. Well, I guess no. It was before that. Yeah, it was the week before that. Look, it's been a long time. Anyways, it stood out. They get what? What is this? Rainbow 7, what is this? I know Jose Rizzo wasn't the only part of it that was winning, but Cody also being an issue, but they think the issue was the karma. They didn't have it. So they're going to pick up the Callista alongside the karma here. And I would not be shocked just to see a top response they already, or actually save it for next game. That would be hilarious. But Rek'Sai unbanned. They want the Renata Gauntlet. They pay the price. Zolciv going on one of the strongest picks on the patch. Let's go look at 14-6 Rek'Sai. 23-10 in 33 games. 77% presence on 14-6. 14-5 is going to be a little different because Rek'Sai wasn't really picked up yet, but still pretty similar in power level, and it's going to be a potential top mid flex with the Karma and the Jaces, so we'll see where that goes. But with Talia locked in, I do believe this is going to be the Karma mid into the Jace top. And now Draven taken away from Snackhead. We've already seen what they can do into the Callista lane. Renata gone, so they're actually going to need to figure it out here because Rel is banned. They're going to need to find Alistar or Nautilus in this draft, and they can just grab it immediately if they so choose. There's no counter picks left for them unless they want support counter pick. Varus taken away as well. What is going to be the pairing with the Callista, and what is the bot lane going to be? Nautilus taken away. They're not even going to give him a chance to lock it in. What is Rainbow 7's pairing going to be? They could take the jungler here, though, and they will. They will take the Trundle for Odie, and they will have support counterpick, the first Trundle of the season in Latin America. Overall, let's see. Trundle. 9-16 in 25 games. It's going to be Lucian and apparently Lucian Nami because Milio is not banned, but I don't think they want the Milio in this situation. So Lucian, Nami, for Snacker, and Ackerman. Snackerman. That's cursed. I hate that. I hate that I said that. It's cursed. You would think Jose is on the Rex side. Nah. Sedge top Rex side jungle could work. And what is the support going to be? This is pre-nerf. This is Camille pre-nerf. We're on 14.5. Camille would be nerfed in 14.7 or 14.6. Whatever patch we're on now. Camille was nerfed in very thoroughly alongside the support items. And does seem that it is going to be Lava on the Jace. No trades needed to be made there for most. Actually, both teams pretty much didn't need a trade. Camille in Latin America. We've seen 2 Camille games. I don't think we've seen any in the playoffs, though. We did. This was, I believe this was actually Summit. No, it was Hedon. That was right. That was Hedon against 6 Karma. And then we saw 1 in the regular season. We saw a single Camille. And I believe this was Zhaoni. Yeah, that was Zhaoni in their series against Infinity. We have not seen a Camille support in the LLA. Because of that, I will actually just bust out the numbers. I will manually bust out the numbers while we wait. She's at the bottom. She is not very popular. She's not played a ton. She's 11-19. Not super popular. Not bad either, though. As a support exclusively. 6 picks, 3 or 2 and 2. 2 and 4. Sorry, I can't count. 2 and 4 on the entire season for Camille. Only Hillisang and Doss have picked up wins on her. So this would be a miracle for Rainbow 7 or genius from Rainbow 7 if they could bust out the win in this game. And now Rainbow 7 getting aggressive, already invading. Cody kind of just guessing that they're there. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to check out how the PCS is going because I love the PCS. And the Hawks sweep CFO. There's your update. The SoftBank Hawks, if you haven't checked in, the Japanese champions in a region that is much stronger than, in what feels like a stronger region than the LJL. They have made the finals, and now it is PSG versus the SoftBank Hawks later today at like 4 in the morning, American. So later today means literally later today is Ackerman going to get a stack of mana flow band. But this should be a stolen red buff for, yep, this is going to be a stolen red buff for Odie. And this will just turn into a vert jungle likely for Jose Dioto. Just finishes blue buff and rotate out. Also, Genji qualified for MSI today. For those of you that care about Genji and can't wait to see them fail internationally again. Yep, you can already see the positioning. Odie actually going to go for a lane gank here. Cody has no run. Jose needs to get over here now. As there's the flash already out. And now, Jose, you need to finish your blue buff, man. But Lava going to get a lot of damage, but Flash already forced out of Cody is going to be huge for lane. He's only level 1, so he didn't have the seismic shove, actually. And they're going to spout out Jose. Jose needed to smite that. Jose needed to smite blue buff and rotate. I don't know why he took so long. But he really didn't want to smite that. They're going to spot out Jose, obviously, on his Raptors. Lion's going to get aggressive positioning because he can. He is Camille. A lot of damage onto Lions, though. That is the one downside of Camille. She is really squishy when she's not actually threatening or trading. Because she just doesn't get that adaptive shield. And doesn't have the ability to steal health. Though this is a, I believe, it should be Hail of Blades Camille. If I'm not mistaken. I need to wipe my... this has become a terrible habit for me to wipe down my glasses. Push already secured, and now Rainbow 7 just going to continue to get deep vision. Nope, not even deep vision, just position aggressively. Yep, there's the deep vision, actually. They get deep vision in Estrada's jungle. They'll take a reset because they are... Look at that wave. That is not bouncing back. As Zothev just going to go snag his own deep vision with the portals. The tunnels have been very, very useful. And Jose Dio to just get the finish clear. He's going to be behind. Actually, very on pace. He's 2 camps behind. Lost his red buff, so yeah, going to be quite a bit behind in CS. Lava just going to lay down some more damage, or Cody going to lay down some more damage onto Lava. Summit in a very good position here. He's going to be able to farm a lot of grass procs because he's 1, ranged melee matchup, and 2, Rek'Sai has so much health. This is pretty much just Rek'Sai became an unkillable monster overnight. Cody going to get hit for a lot of his health, but there's no real mana here. Jose not going to risk anything. Instead, going to come to mid, see what he can get out of Lava. If not, just help Cody push out a little bit. There it is. He's willing to tank if he needs to. He's just helping Cody get out of a jam here. And positioning aggressively to make sure Lava doesn't get any ideas. And this should just be a scuttle trade as well. Don't know what Jose's going to go for here. Probably would go for... Actually has Ackerman here. They can afford to stop that recall repeatedly. Jose has the Q flash available. But the bubble not going to connect. Odie expected it. And Odie ready. There's no way they go for this. Lions has the command, or has the protocol stun, but he's not going to connect it. Instead, Jose Deodo going to be forced over the wall. He has no shield as well. Now Odie forced to flash away to safety. Sayo hasn't really been the target of anyone's damage yet. So they will be safe, but Odie loses the trade, or well, Rainbow Seven lose that trade. Odie has to flash, and now that is a huge part of his kit just removed. Very valuable part of his kit. Allowed him to just get that extra bit of damage in by flash queuing. And it's gone. And now Snackhead and Ackerman should be able to actually reset here. No, they took way too... I mean, they probably should, but they took a long time. It would be an ideal time to reset, but they took a bit too long off of that wave crash. And also Sayo cleared it a little too fast, as Zothev just going to jump onto Summit here. Is going to tank the root because he can. He doesn't really care. No matter how much health Summit gets, he's not really going to give a damn about it. He is going to shred it like no one's business, even with a full health build. Is Odie's able to solo... Oops, hit the pop filter. Sorry, guys. Summit going to be able to... My God, I feel bad for this jersey. Odie going to be able to solo this. He is Trundle, but if Jose shows up, this could be a lot more difficult for him. But he has his bot lane here way earlier, and Lava's rotating in. And Lions just going to force out the Arctic Assault. And this will go in favor of Rainbow Seven. Again, another first Drake. We did not see a soul come through. We saw 2 dragons to 1? I don't know. There we go. Nope, 2 Drakes to nothing. Game ended really early. It was a 23-minute game again. As Lava is going to run away from Cody's damage. Damage not really there for Cody right now. Really just damage through sheer amount of rock. Lava has a good amount of damage. Already has that serrated Dirk finish. I don't remember the 3 potions off Triple Tonic, because Triple Tonic is pretty garbage. I don't really see a reason to really run it. It's 5 extra damage. It's barely any extra damage to me. It's actually a waste. Oh, there's the seismic shove coming through. That's Lava's health bar getting melted. Jose Deodo just can't really afford to fight Odie at all. He just kind of loses them. Lion's just going to roam around. It's pretty valuable. Is Jose Deodo actually going to stop the recall of Lava at least? Wasting Lava's time. He has no teleport. So if Cody can get this push in, he will miss wave. And now Estadal just regaining that vision control in bot river. Going to just let that ward sit. Oops, that's a dropped first strike. But Jose Deodo's down here. Doesn't have 6 yet. Odie, a few camps, about a camp ahead. If that much. It's weird. Okay. Camp numbers are odd. They're, well, even, but you know what I mean. Zothev going to lose half of his health, or not even half, a quarter of his health bar. He's going to be dropped to 1,000 health. Summit, but Zothev just able to, as long as he keeps attacking, he generates Fury while on burrowed. And heals it when he goes burrow. For those of you who do not know. And he's not going to care. He's really just here to farm. Neither of these guys have recalled yet. I just realized that. Neither of these top laners have backed. They are both just here, sitting in lane, farming. What the hell? Look at all the components everyone else has, and then just Summit and Zothev sitting here. 8 minutes, now 9 in a row, not backing, ever. Because for Zothev, it's not going to matter. Zothev only needs to back when Summit needs to back, and Summit only needs to back when he runs out of mana. And if he keeps just not wasting his spells, he's never going to need to back. As they spotted out Jose here. Oh, they haven't spotted out Odie. Odie behind has the ult. He can steal someone's CC or armor. Ooh, as there's the ulti going down onto Snackout, and Seo going to be able to pull lines to safety, the re-engage with the Fate's Call, but now Odie in danger here. There's no rotation to come down. They don't have the pullback there. Ackerman going to be able to pick this up pretty consistently as Cody forces the flash out of Odie, but Odie, is there any more damage to come out? There's the Q coming through from almost everybody, and it's Rainbow 7 getting away with the heist of the century there. And Stadal put so much into mid lane that there was no doubt that they were going to get this play in bot lane eventually. Is going to jump onto Summit now. Zothev has good damage there, as you can see. The fleet keeps him healed up. And he has the healing from the Burrow passive. And are they finally going to... Summit, there it is. 10 minutes into lane. Not even 2 minutes. Unleash teleports available. For the first time this game, 10 minutes of straight laning, no backs. He gets a full frozen gauntlet. Or Iceborne gauntlet. This all starts with the jump onto Snackout, of course, getting rid of all that damage. Seo picks up the first blood as well. Always good. The re-engage from Lions, because it doesn't do damage, he doesn't actually tank, and because Odie is tanking aggro, doesn't drop it. Oh, actually, it was Odie who picked up first blood. I thought it was Seo. I thought I thought Ren did enough. Did not. And there it is. Sunfire Cape. Fully finished. He knows Summit's not going for damage. He has grasp, okay? He knew that Summit's not here to do damage. He's there to be a nuisance and have a lot of health. When was that? That was the latest recall of all time. That has to be the longest uninterrupted stretch of laning in pro play. By far. 10.5 minutes for Zothev. 10 minutes flat for Summit. And the damage just isn't. Who cares? Zothev is going to heal it as soon as he engages. He's going to clear a wave and heal, which is why it actually got nerfed. It did get nerfed eventually. This is before the Fury Gen nerfs. Or Fury Generation. She genned, was it 50% Fury? Or I only got bonus Fury off of minions. Now actually gets negative Fury from minion, or loses a lot of it. As the jump instead going on to Jose Deodo here. Lions. And there's the lockdown onto Odie. Lions going to be able to be pulled to safety. Is there going to be a re-engaged tidal wave comes down? Seo going to get locked out. Oh, a good cancel there onto Zothev's teleport from Summit, though. And will the fight continue? The top fight is going on. So 2 fights happening at the same time. Zothev was looking to join down here. Did not end up getting to do that. The CC not going to connect, though, as Jose Deodo knows Odie's over the wall, but it can't. He's half health. He can't chase down here, but there's the ulti from Cody now. Lava. Is he going to be able to do anything? Lava's finally going to get here. He's going to get stunned up, though, and there's the calling over the wall. Flash from Snackout, and he's going to pick up the kill here onto the mid laner. Jose Deodo continuing the chase down onto Odie. Can he catch him? He has the Arctic Assault, and now he has Zothev here. Where's the pillar? Lions is here now if they want to re-engage this, and there it is. The true damage is all they need right now. They don't have the finished items, but Zothev has so much damage even without any items. And he's going to jump on Odie, and there it is. The ulti from Zothev finishes this one off. And it's 2 kills for Astral, and the gold is dead even. There we go. I'm going to actually bring this up as well, because I should probably be using it. And it all starts, they catch out Odie, trying to escape from stealing red buff. And then Lava comes in to save, gets stunned up, takes a ton of damage from the initial culling. gets out, and still gets flashed on by Snecker. And then Lions tries to come in, save his teammate. Gets shredded. A great, perfectly timed missile. Holy jumping right there. As Rainbow Seven still get the second Drake. Doesn't matter. They get it. Don't ask. Or not, they don't have it. They have Lucian. I'll do this now, because why not? This is a weird game. As the Rift Herald comes out, there's no Void Grubs taken again. I think they just ignored Void Grubs a second time. And so they drag Snackhead up to do the Rift Herald. Meanwhile, Seo and Summit are going to shred this turret to pieces. They have pretty solid damage. First turret goes down. Rift Herald will be in the hands of... I was going to type that. Are in the hands of Estral. Prey Seeker. Okay, I was like, it's something like that. Just, oh my goodness. This game is a weird one. It's not a stomp, at least. Rainbow Seven have gotten their bearings. They are comfortable. They're playing very much their style. They're playing way more aggressive. They've already been punished for being too aggressive, so maybe they're going to tone it back a little bit, but a responsible amount. Is Ackerman going to get buff here? I imagine they give it to Cody or Sneckout. Or Zothif. Yeah, really, really waste it. Give it to Zothif. Was Idioto unspotted, but now he's spotted. He's going to drop this Rift Herald. They know Seo's there, of course. Zothif not going to land the Prey Seeker, though. Can they get this before the Rift Herald charges and save a lot of health? They will, and that's going to be a full health Rift Herald. They're going to try and shred it down, though. And they are. Seo's going to get it to auto attack. There is the second burst of the eye. And that is going to be the Rift Herald taken down by Odie, Seo, and Lions. And yeah, no chance they get this. Summit and Zothif are fighting again. We return to our regularly scheduled. Zothif doesn't care. He's farming. Summit is laying in barely any damage. Zothif doesn't care. He's farming wave. And both of them just disengage. That is insane. This game is... This top lane is just... What the hell is this top lane, man? They are just farming up a storm up there. Or well, down there now. As Ackerman gets locked down, dodging the bubble with the Hextech ult. Made him so much damage put out from Sneckout, but it's not even close to enough to finish off one of them. Lion's able to get behind Odie and Seo and Summit. And it will just be a clean 1-for-0 as Lava is getting chunked in top lane right now. So much damage going down. Cody going to finish off the turret here. If he can angle this, it would be a really interesting idea. But Lava... smart enough to know to disengage, isn't even going to go for a recall cancel. Not a good idea to do that. And this all starts with the over aggressive positioning and a great pillar. Ackerman's way too far forwards, and Odie puts down an incredible pillar. Maybe if he focus a few more shots onto Lions, maybe he can get it, but then he would have to burn his flash probably, and it's not worth that. It's best just to lay in the damage. That is a 2-item Lucian. Not any real damage. Yeah, he has good damage, yes. But Seo is going to be able to match him pretty consistently. As now, Rainbow Seven, will we see a third Drake? We didn't see a third Drake last game because these two teams just decided to fight each other till the end of the game. And so, this could be... They haven't spotted out Jose in particular. Ackerman is already half health. Now they spot him out, but they're going to lock down Lions. Great ulti from Jose Diodo to lock him down, and now going in with the Weaver's Wall. The tidal wave hits one. Seo trying to chase down Snakehead. Lava not going to be able to finish the job, though, and it's going to be a double kill now for Cody. Odie trying to run away. He has Summit in. Oh, Lava stuck between three. Snakehead is going to pick up that kill. 2 kills onto Lava now for Snakehead specifically. And Estral make it a 3-0. They punish Lions' over-aggression, and now they get the Dragon as their reward. Nope, they can't. It's not time. 15 seconds out. Summit going to stop Snakehead's recall at least. But this all starts. They get the vision onto Jose. But Lions does not respect the Glacial Prison. Great seismic shove here. Zothif sends in a Prey Seeker just for extra help. Zothif actually gets knocked away, but that's actually fine for him. The Weaver's Wall is great. Seo goes way too far forwards. Flash on Burrow is perfect. And now Lava's just way out of position. Because he was positioning aggressively with Seo, Lava had the threat of that damage coming in. They lose the Drake here. Holy piss, Estral. Your recall timing suck. They can't steal this. Teleport top lane. Summit going to cover the top lane. 3,000 damage from Cody. 2,000 from Snaker. And you can see just how important they are, how good they are at team fighting. And that has been their strongest suit, is catching people out. Jose Diodo has been great with Cody on catching people out all season. And the two things they've been thriving at, team fights and catch-outs. They have been so strong and have revolved their entire game around it. Getting Cody involved in the game, getting Jose involved in the game, and allowing Snaker to pop off. And Cody. Cody subsequently pops off because he just does all this. Now 13 kills on the series. Jose Diodo was spotted there. Positioned a little bit out of the bush, so caught out. Odie went for this, and he's going to get walled off here. He will be able to escape, but he's going to get knocked in with the seismic shove, and it's going to be Ackerman picking up the kill there onto Odie. And the Trundle, the Troll King, off the map. How to deal almost 2,000 damage in a few seconds. Have 3 people target the Troll. And the first game of Trundle in the LLA this season isn't looking so hot, but Zothif's locked down. Now he's going to be able to use his ulti to survive just a little bit longer, but Lava will pick up the kill onto Zothif. Lava so low. Snaker is going to go on a killing spree exclusively on Lava, literally only on Lava. Summit going to be able to lock down Cody, but is he going to be able to survive? Force a flash over the wall. Lions tries to go in, but he's not going to be able to find anything. He's going to get the adaptive shield, but now going forwards, Cody, triple knockback. Summit, his last one stand, and he's trying to live, but he won't. 4 for nothing. Well, 4 for 1 for Estral. Double kill for Snaker, and they are rolling it. They are cruising this game. Look at this way for Snaker. He's going to be 3 items on recall. 5, 1, and 3. He's finally getting to show out after a 12 assist game. No, that was his teammate who had that. An 11 assist game. I was actually insanely close. It all starts. They catch out Odie. And then Estral think they can push forwards here. Or, well, no, they can push forwards. They do give over Zothif. In the end, they're spotted out on this ward. I don't know if they knew it was there. But just looks for Summit. And now Jose Diodo goes onto the ward. Zothif trying to get a wrap around here. And they know they could try and get Zothif. Just gives his life. Hextech ultimatum down. There's no chance. And now a teleport coming in as, oh, we're going to screw all of that. So is that blue buff stolen? It doesn't matter. Lions is gone. No, it wasn't. Lions taken off the map. Jose Diodo will get his first kill of this game, not the series. As the wall comes down, Cody trying to throw someone over it into Jose Diodo. Not going to happen. The accelerated shock blast only going to hit onto Snakehead, and Jose Diodo, Summit, this is not the guy you want to take on Snakehead, but now you can. The calling, he's so slow, though, but Seo's getting locked down, or getting some damage onto him as well, but now Snakehead needs to be very careful. The tidal wave is still unavailable for us. Now they need to be safe here. The Summit going to continue laying in this big AoE, but there's the seismic shove. Odie is going to be on 10 health, and he's going to be able to survive, but Snaker is just 1v1ing Lava. As there's Seo getting locked down, Zoth is going to pick up the kill here, and Summit is running for his life. Is he going to be able to? There's the there's the health coming in from the tether, but the burn and the auto. Ackerman gets a second kill in the game, and it's a 3-0 once again for Estral. 14 kills to 3. And now 5,000 gold ahead. Lions is only here to pick up the scraps of the portal and wave. And now 13 takedowns for Cody. 32 takedowns on the series already, and we are only partway through game 2. It all starts with Lions getting absolutely caught out in Narnia. And then Estral know they're in a 5v4. They know they can get aggressive. Cody trying to fish someone, or trying to fish a kill over the wall. Not going to happen. Jose Dioto doesn't get his throw into him, as there's a double portal safety. I love that. Summit is just getting hammered on by Snacker. Even though Snacker almost gives over his life, Summit still can't do anything to him. And how does Lava get thrown down? Big rock. Odie's going forwards, and where's the disrespect coming in? Great catch there onto Odie. Odie's going to be able to survive for a little bit. Oh, flashes away from the front flip. It is not going to matter as we are jumping into live. Odie going to be able to survive the Glacial Prison for the time being. And now jumping in Lions. Trying to find anything, but that's a nice knock-up onto Seo for Zolthiv. And there's Lions going down. There is Odie going down. Get 4. It's Lava getting taken out for a double kill for Zolthiv. And it's just Summit standing alone at a turret. This turret's going to disappear. Snackard is laying in big damage onto the Karma. But he will be able to run back to his base. It will finally be a dragon for Estral. They've waited 5 drakes to get 1. It's the 6th drake of the series, and they only have 1 of them. But they haven't even needed any until now. 9,000 gold ahead at this point. 25 minutes into the game. 15 kills ahead. And the numbers are absolutely massive for this team. But first, fight breakdown here. Look at that. Odie eats so much damage right there because he uses his ulti just before he gets locked down. He's able to ulti and get some extra health, but it's not going to matter. Snacker chases him down, picks him off, or kills him off. Not even picks him off. And it's a double kill for Zolthiv. Almost dies there to the reproc of the Q, actually. Almost, but doesn't. And now they're just able to do whatever the hell they want. As Zolthiv finally going to take out this bot tier 2. Yeah, bot tier 2, bot tier 1, sorry, is already gone. And now Estadal have turned their focus into finishing off the entire bot lane at this point. And Rainbow 7 have nothing to show for. They only have 3 kills this game. Not even, that's already half of what they had last game, but it's not even looking like it's enough. They picked up 6 kills in 23 minutes. They've only picked up 3 in 25. Now 26 minutes. Jose Dioto going to get backed up a little bit by Summit, but that literally tickled him. What do we have for Cody right now? Oh, never mind. Seo getting shredded, but the pillar going to be able to cancel the calling. But it's not going to matter. His Lines goes in with the Hextech Ultimatum, but it's going to be Snacker going legendary. Odie's going to use the Subjugate, but Cody is destroying. He is dominant. He's rampaging now, actually. And now Jose Dioto going to get in on the action as well. He's on a killing spree. It's just Summit all alone. The Estadal fans, you can see him getting hype in the bottom right corner right there. As Estadal 1 win away from their first championship. And Rainbow 7 gotta take it back to the drawing board. They need to find a way to shut this team down, or it's going to be another clean sweep for Estral. 2-0. And they are cruising right now. They are so comfortable this game. This series, they are looking like they are ready to call it a season. They are ready to put Rainbow 7 down. There you can see the champions of Latin America, Team A's, or well, since they've turned into the LLA, Team A's, Isurus, Rainbow 7 are on there twice. Infinity is on there. But there's one team that is really important that aren't, and it's Estral, and they are looking to rectify that tonight. A crushing win in 27 minutes now. And Rainbow 7 need to find an answer. They are getting destroyed as Estral were the victims of the fastest 2 games of the playoffs this season. And now, with a 23 and a 26-minute win, have made Rainbow 7 the fastest victim, or the victim of the fastest 2 games in the LLA playoffs this year. I mean, so they handed over Rek'Sai. I don't know what they were expecting. You want to talk about Rek'Sai? 10-minute laning phase. Summit didn't recall till 10 minutes. Zothiv didn't recall till 10:30. And by that time, they both had first item finished. It didn't matter. Summit wasn't doing any damage to Zothiv in particular. And if any he did, he just shook it off and healed it. Meanwhile, all that's happening, Cody and Jose Dioto are getting busy. They are spending their day getting busy, putting Rainbow 7 7 feet under. And now the Estral fans getting loud in the arena. They are hopeful. The closest that they have ever been to a championship. Finally, they have a chance. Let's see. I'm just going to run through some. So far, 5th appearance, 4 have resulted in Estral picking up 2 wins in the finals. Only once it was a sweep at the hands of Rainbow 7 last summer, and they are looking for revenge. And there's the first blood. I kind of just missed it, I'm sorry, but this is a fight that was massively important. Allowed Sneckaert actually to get involved in the game after the early kill. It starts Lava tanking so much, getting stunned up there, as well as Odie. And Jose, well, actually, Odie didn't get stunned. No, that was Lava getting stunned up by the front flip to the skies. And Zothiv able to rotate down in time because Summit just can't rotate. He's playing Karma. That is the one weakness he has in this moment, is he's not spamming his shields because he wants to get pushier. So Lions get stunned up, and then Zothiv, boom. Such a fast play right there. And the fist bump and the thumbs up. He's throwing up 2 thumbs up. He's throwing up the fist. And then just still leading. They just always were getting picks in these games. Not even in these games, every fight they got a pick. Look how long Sneckaert survives for. Lava chokes on the accelerated shock blast, tries to go forwards. Another dodge. That was a huge thing that Sneckaert was doing all game long, juking the hell out of Lava. Just so many times, Lava was getting juked out of his shoes. They lock down Odie. He can't fight anymore. And then Lava's all alone. Sneckaert puts him down in a clean 1v1 at the moment. Seo couldn't run. He tried to jump away, got the unraveled earth. And then Summit's getting chased. Odie's going to survive this, but Odie can't do anything. Everything is going to miss. Oh my goodness. They spent so much time missing everything on Summit. But Ackerman throws in the last auto with the Leandry's burn. It's enough to get him down. And Odie actually survives this initial engage. But look at how low he is. He has to start running away. And by that time, Cody's already thrown down the wall. Sneckaert is actually thrown into Odie. Not intentionally, but he was already chasing him down anyways. And the rest of, in a clean 4v4, Estral win. In a straight 4v4 without Trundle, they win that. Maybe if Odie was in that, they can get it, but they don't 30,000 damage. How much of that was only into Zothiv? I actually do want to know. 30,000 damage, how much was into Zothiv? Because that is hilarious. 67 assists. 67 in this game for Estral. Holy hell. That is insane. This series is so Estral-sided right now, and it is unreal. What are they going to do right now? What are they going to do? There it is. Cody, 48 takedowns. Oh my god. Cody, 48 takedowns. Jose Dioto, 40 takedowns. Ackerman, 40 takedowns in the series. 1 dragon taken. That is crazy. But they have been crushing it so far. Rainbow 7 have not been able to play their game. Rainbow 7 tried to get aggressive. They got the picks they felt they wanted. They got the Camille. They got the Kalista. They got the Karma. They got the Jace. They got 4 picks that they really wanted. Kalista's really strong. Karma's really strong. Jace is good. And Lava and Summit are both very good Jaces. I do think Summit's a bit overrated because of his time in North America, and he got kicked out of... Look, he was on a freak. I rest my case. But he's played very good. He's historically played good on Jace. Lava had a great season of Jace on the games he got it, and it's been pretty much permabanned against him and Summit consistently until today. In 1 game is all it took for that Jace to get picked and smashed, especially because the last time we saw it, it killed Estidal and put them on the ropes of being sent to face Isurus. Or, well, I guess technically at the time it was whoever won Isurus versus All Knights, but we all know who was going to win that, okay? But that was just kind of the deal. They were cooked the last time Jace got on the Rift, and suddenly, just boom, killed it. They made sure Lava could not play the game. They made sure Rainbow Seven could not play the game. They gave over Dragons. They were on so point. They were down 3 Drakes to none, and they still didn't get anything. And Snacker will get his MVP. This has been a phenomenal. This has been a great series for everyone involved. 8 kills after a 3-1-11 opening. 8 kills. And Cody's here to be supportive again. He actually got so many more assists, 15 in this game compared to just 4 kills. And this is Snacker just pretty much soloing Odie. He was half health at the time, I believe. And now you got 3 shots to close it out. Rainbow Seven are scared. They're clearly rattled. They have been playing so... I mean, this really feels like it isn't the Rainbow Seven we've been seeing. This is not the Rainbow Seven that played with confidence after losing that 2-1 set to Estral all the way back to start the second round robin. This isn't the same team. They went undefeated. They won every single game, every single series 2-0. They swept Isurus. They came in and beat Estral 2-0 to open, or got 2 straight wins against Estral in the upper bracket finals. 15 straight wins. And it just wasn't enough. They came in 15 game wins in a row into game 3. And they lost 3 straight. And they are 0-5 in their last 5 against Estral now. After almost sending them to the lower bracket. Like, that is insane that this has been such a flip, such a drastic 180 from what we saw just 2 weeks ago. And so, Estral now 3 chances to win the championship. Rainbow Seven need to adapt quick and very desperately. Will Estral get the job done and win the championship and punch their ticket to China? Or will Rainbow Seven send us to Game 4, where anything can happen? I will see you after the break for possibly the last game of the spring split. And we are back for one last ride, potentially. If Rainbow Seven don't get this turned around, it will be the end of the streak at only 2. And it would be Astral avenging themselves for the sweep they received last summer that eliminated them from World's contention in the grand finals and sent Rainbow Seven in their stead. And what a difference what a difference 3 months made, because like 3-4 months after that, Estral began the winning streak that would put them in this position now. 3 shots to close, to seal the deal and send themselves to MSI, claim their first championship, make Jose Dioto one of the few players to win with 2 separate teams in the LLA. And I mean, honestly, in League, it's not very common for players to switch after winning championships, but he went to a different region entirely. Chase banned away, and Rumble not in the bans. They wanted to get rid of the Sejuani, so Summit will be getting the Rumble, and that is an insta-lock Callisto Rel for Estral, and that is very strong. The Draven is available if Seo thinks he can do it, but they have already smashed him on this Callista. Or with the Callista, they've already smashed his Draven, so they need to get this Poppy probably and lock down Snackout, because he has been a menace. He had a great game 2. He had a good game 1, but he had a better game 2, which is saying something. And it's going to be Poppy Draven slammed 2-3, and it's going to be the Udyr. We haven't seen Udyr in a while, and that's because he's garbage. He's not very good. But, you know what? Happens. It happens. Let's start getting these changed up, as that is definitely not Udyr jungle. Come on. Back to the Draven. Nautilus banned away. That's a good one. It's probably Poppy jungle. I can't really see an angle where this isn't Poppy jungle. But it's all up to bans here, because if Estral get Renata, they are slamming it immediately. They are taking it. There's no doubt Ackerman had played a great game of Renata, and the Vi going to be banned away from Jose Dioto, his best champ of the season so far. Just really been balling out on it, and there's no questions. He's been too damn good at the Vi, even though it's not even his favorite champion. 5-1 on it. I mean, he's 6-0 on Lee Sin. That's the only other champion he's really shown up as much on, but he hasn't played Lee Sin really this playoffs. 9 games, only 1 of them have gone to the Blind Monk. It's going to be Renata Talia, though, on R5, or RB5 and BB5, though. So Renata, very good ban from Rainbow Seven. They don't want to give that over. They want to force this Rel out of the jungle as best as they can. And it will be still Rel jungle. They will take the Senna Callista lane, which can work. It's just a bit more difficult to pull off. I'm not a huge fan of Callista Senna, to be honest. I just think I think Callista really needs someone who can needs that Renata, needs a Rel, a Nautilus, something like that. Alistar's, and they can go in and do just wreck house, honestly, is more of what I'm saying. Just wreck house. And it's going to be the Poppy blinded, or not Poppy, the Ahri blinded for mid, as they have saved Cody's pick for last as the counter. And what is Line's going to take in the support role here? What is Line? This is Rumble jungle. Okay. This is Aatrox top, Rumble jungle, Poppy support. Nice. I like it. Cook hard on the last game. Go out swinging. And what is the mid lane pick here, though, for Cody? And he's going back to the Annie. I love seeing it. I think it can work really well. They took it against Rainbow Seven, Game 5, finals on the line, 2-3-23 on it in Game 5. And this is Rumble support. Oh my god, it's Carrier. He thinks he's Carrier. They are getting hyper aggressive. And why not? You So, welcome to today's episode of So You Think You're Carrier, starring One Lions. If you don't know, now you know. A lot of people have been busting it. Life is busted out 9. What the hell? Life, what have you been cooking? Why does Life have 9 games of this? And why has he won 8 of them? I'm concerned. I'm scared. Why does Life have 9 games of Rumble support? And why has he won almost all of them? Life, what the hell? What the hell, man? 7-2, apparently. Jeez, FPX. Oh, man. Rip FPX. Rip Milky Way, man. I love Milky Way. All right. Enough talking about Chinese teams. Let's go. Will this be the last hurrah of Rainbow Seven as Estelle lock in their first ever international appearance? Or will Rainbow Seven ride the Life, the Carrier train all the way to Game 4? Who knows, and we will see as Game 3 commences now. A hyper-aggressive bot lane is in the cards. Poppy Jungle's in the cards as well. And this could be absolutely huge. Trust me, Snacker and Ackerman, no strangers to getting really aggro in the early game. Neither are Sayo and Lions. If you remember Game 1, these two were constantly finding harass onto Estelle's bot lane, and they are going to try and make the Kallista's life hell. But they're going to have to get through all of Estelle, as they are surely going to put this pressure onto bot lane. It's Udi or Aatrox stop. No one's going to care about this. Neither of them are dying. So they're just going to run forwards with the Phoenix form, just back up Summit, and ensure that this red side, or this blue side start, isn't in the cards for Odie, but he was already planning to start Wolves anyways. Is there a ward down? No ward down from Zothev, though. As, Cody starts shield to prevent Lava from trading early, and that's going to be really big as Jose has stolen away the Raptors. And he's going to be spotted out here going to the Krugs, and he's going for an early gank. He's going for a level 2 or he's going for a level 2, a 2 camp into bot lane, as here comes Odie off of his Wolves immediately responding. As the smite comes through for Jose Dioto, and he's just going to flash over the wall and leave. He took most of the Krugs already. And that's flash burn for Jose, but he's Rel, so he doesn't really give a damn. That's 2 camps stolen from Odie already. But a flash burn is still good, as now Odie's going to be able to answer, actually, and steal some camps of his own, probably get the blue buff here. As neither side gaining push, so there's no early rotations. They have to miss CS for this. As Odie, not spotted out yet. Jose doesn't have smite up at the moment, but he's going to finish off this Wolf. And come in, and he knows the Gromp is missing. He sees it. It's going to be smited by Jose and force the flash out of Odie. And now Jose in a great position to gank this bot lane, actually. As Odie doesn't have a real response either. And Snaker and Ackerman are in great health positions. As Zothev is getting the harass down in top lane. And now here comes Jose Dioto. The stun going to land onto Lions. There's the root coming through. No flash throw down. The Ren, one more auto. Ackerman not going to be able to finish the job here. Snacker is so low. He needs to be very careful. He's going to level up and get a little bit of extra health. But that could have gone terribly for both sides. Had one more thing not fallen their way. But the regank is going to be huge here as Jose Dioto spots out Odie, and he's just going to leave. As Snacker is laying in some extra damage. Lion's going to throw in an Electro Harpoon. As there's Odie just trying to position aggressively. As they can't lock down Snacker. The Flame Spitter barely going to land onto him. And there's a little bit of damage coming through. Ackerman just going to continue laying in this long-range harass. That is the one downside of Rumble. He is melee. He is a melee. Oh, the heal coming out from Snacker. Almost gets Lions, but it's not going to be enough. Just enough shielding from his W, from the scrap barrier to survive. And this is such an aggressive lane, but it's not going how Rainbow Seven wanted it to. They thought they would be the ones laying down the harass, but it's not. Sayo has to run here. There's no option. He needs to leave, but here comes Lava. If Estral do not respect this rotation, they will be dead, but they know better than to hang around for too long and give over kills. And this is absolutely balls to the walls League of Legends from both sides. Because of the 2 steals, though, Jose actually can afford to just ignore his camps for that entire time and just go and try and kill people. That whole time, he's able to just ignore whatever Odie's doing because Odie is playing catch-up now for the rest of this game. As long as he can keep his clear going, he is the one who needs to answer. Not the other way around. Jose's in control right now. And now Sayo has rotated mid. Odie is going to clear his top side. The buff finally... There's 2 buffs that were not taken. Odie's blue and Jose's red. And they finally both... Or Jose's... Neither blue buff has been taken, actually. Wait, what? And it's just going to be straight Void Grubs. Lions rotates up here. He was covering mid. Sayo rotates up to mid. And now everything is just scrambled. Rainbow 7 have some lane assignments to figure out. They're just going to give over the first Void Grubs. And we're actually going to have a Void Grubs game, probably. A Void Might's possibly in the cards. As that is a 3-0 early. The only 3-0s we've seen were super late. Zothib just chasing down Summit here. He's not going to care. He's just chilling. Cody has the stun available, has Tibbers. Lava has the Spirit Rush available, though. This is going to become a very intense game very soon as Zothib is laying in the damage. There's the chains coming down, but he's going to be able to run out. The stun lands onto Summit, and now they're even in health. As Lava, the stun not going to connect on Tibbers. He didn't have the stun on Tibbers there. He threw down a stun earlier, trying to get through his spell rotations fast enough, was just 1 short, so Tibbers not going to be able to pick up the kill there, actually. That's a big, big oversight on the side of Cody. Don't know why it says Tibbers is available. Tibbers is dead. He's not available. As early Drake finally, first Drake goes, oh, there's Tibbers. What? Cody just going to run away from Odie. Can't afford to. And it will actually be first Drake over to Estral. Red side has taken all 3 opening dragons as Zothib is just going to continue to reduce Summit's healing and continue to trade him. Zothib doesn't really care. Summit has no mana, so Summit doesn't really care until he runs out of health. Jose, not spotted yet. Into bush. Jose spotted out now. Oh, there's the flash stun. Is he not spotted out? Actually, Lines is locked down. He's going to not have any flashes. And it's going to be first blood to Jose Diodo. And now Sayo is all alone. The Ignite not going to be enough to pick up the kill onto the jungler and make it a 1-for-1. And this is a game of inches. And it is Estral who are coming out on top. The tension is so palpable. It is unreal, the tension in this right now, because you can feel it. I mean, I can feel it from here. I'm not even close to this arena, and I can feel it. This is such an intense game. These two fan bases absolutely relishing in the back and forth so far. Game 2, maybe a sampler for what's to come, and honestly, it feels like it because early game of game 2 felt a lot like this. Sayo was so low, and he's going to be able to survive. There's no damage in a 1-spear rend. As Odie has rotated bot lane, but Ackerman doesn't spot him out. They're looking for Snackhead, but they're not going to be able to get anything. And instead, they kind of know someone's down here, but they don't know where. There's no vision available right now. And now, rotating down, actually, Ackerman, if they can get an engage here, they maybe find something, but Cody flash timbers onto Lions, and Lions is just gonna be gone. He's trying to get some burn down onto Cody, but it's not nearly enough. The flash timbers secures the kill onto Lions, and he is sent back to an early grave once again. Odie's just clearing. Jose Diodo doesn't know, so just disengages, assumes Odie's there, and Cody's able to just rotate back to lane in time to catch this cannon wave. He maintains his CS lead. And this is the first blood. Great crash down. The cancel is way too late there from Sayo. Just threw it as soon as I assume he had thought it was going to happen. It is too little too late. The burn is so much. Even with the Ignite down. And now they're just going to continue to go forwards here. But it's just not enough to get the kill. Zothib going to chunk Summit. Summit going to try and answer it, but he's not hitting any sweet spots. And Zothev is just crushing it in lane right now. He's 3 CS behind at the moment. Or will be 3 CS behind once Summit gets rid of this freeze. But he is in such a good position still. Udyr doesn't care about winning or losing lane. Losing lane by 3 minions worth of gold is not that bad. Udyr will take that any day of the week. As there's the Fate's Call. Forces the flash out of Seo, and it's going to connect only onto Lions, but it's just going to be a disengage. That is a good trade of spells right there. It's Zothev. Yes, it's 10 minutes in. They've already recalled, but there is the magic sauce of the game. Finally, 10 minutes, and they will get the proxy onto the Aatrox. But, there was not enough of a wave, as Zothev is actually going to get answered by Summit here. The Whirling Death misses. Zothev is just going to ghost back to turret. Summit has to catch him, but he's going to go unstoppable here. Can they get him down? Odie's here to bring out the pain. There's the flash. The Dawning Shadows. Too late. Odie gets the kill onto... Oh, wow. Hair on you. Sorry. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. And Odie picks up the kill onto Zothev, and finally, they get something for Summit to do in the top lane. It just goes back to getting the grubs. So Void Might's on the Rift now, and Ackerman going to tank 2 turret shots to get a little bit more damage, but they have no one coming to answer them. That is first turret already gone, no doubt. Oh, they're not going to push this out, actually. Summit has teleport. And it's 2 plates. Never mind. I forgot plates aren't down yet. Seo takes a little bit of damage from Cody's shield. That's not really that much damage, though. It's an Annie shield. Have you seen how much damage that thing does? As Zothev going to get a plating of his own and run away, as Summit has teleported back to lane, positions aggressively, not going to get anything out of it. Eclipse in the pocket, though, no longer lethality and life. It was lethality. I don't remember if there was lifesteal on it. Damn, it's been a while since I actually thought of old Eclipse. Now it is a big shielding item, as Zothev throws down everything, going to avoid the pull, but he's going to get Q3. Look at his health bar, already halved, but he has so much in his favor. He's healing, he's got shielding, he's got the grasp on his side. As Q2 not going to connect, but he's going to drop cannon for it. As Lions going to dodge away from the root. As Drake started by Jose Dioto. We actually saw the second set of Void Grove, second set of Ed Netties this game. Oh, the damage is really strong. He does have World Ender if he wants to just lifesteal and call it a day. Lava's here. If Lava could pick up this kill, if he could pick up the charm here, it will secure the kill, but he doesn't even need the charm. Just Q, Spirit Rush, and Zothev is gone. And now 2 Drakes in favor of Astral. It's Ocean Soul. This would be absolutely huge for them if they could pick this up. If they could pick this up, it would be so strong on them as they want to fight. Odie's here, unspotted, throws down the Steadfast Presence already, so not going to have it to counter the engage of Jose Dioto, but just dissuading it already as the root going to land on Deseo. They can't really do anything with it as Summit has been taken out by Cody in the top lane. 1v1 me, bro. I'd win, and he does. Cody is killing it right now. 2-0 on the Annie, 14 CS ahead. Cooking with gas, and now it's going to be a full 5 platings to Ackerman and Snaker. It is split between them, but it is still few hundred gold for both parties, for both of these players, and that is exactly what they need as dual squishies, dual damage dealers. And it is just trying to answer. Summit tries to get a teleport as fast as he can, but there's nowhere he can go at this point. Even without the stun, he's a corpse on the ground. And this is still so close. 1,000 ahead for Estral is not really that much. It is a narrow margin for these two teams, and it can go either way. Rift Herald on the map. Are Rainbow 7 going to be able to contest it? Lions is up here, but that's not really much. They have the Equalizer, not available actually, but it will be available. But 4 members 5 members here, only 4 on the Rift Herald right now. Cody pushing out this top lane. Summit going to push out the bot lane and try and pick up this tier 1. Lava's chunked so hard. Clears out that wave entirely. Odie's back too late. Rift Herald secured. The snipe just takes a wild guess at to where Lava might be. Doesn't find him, but it was just to really see if they could find a kill with it. Doesn't happen. Ackerman going to start up this blue buff here. Not going to be able to get much with it. And teleport behind from Lava. Is he going to get Snacker? He still has the charm. He's going to land it. There's no flash available for Snacker, and it's going to be Lava picking up the kill. Another one. This Ahri has been huge. These mid laners have been so integral in this game so far. 4 kills between them of the 6. Both of them 2-0. And now the teleport in from Zothip to catch this mid wave and prevent any push. He's going to be a stalwart in this lane. They can't move him. He's eventually going to rotate to top lane or bot lane and hand it over to his ADCs, of course, or to his ADC. And the heal out from Snacker, it's just not enough. Lava got a lot of damage dealt to him, but with that CC coming in, the charm connects. He waits long enough for Snacker to not be able to dodge it. There's no chance that anything gets past him there. There's no chance of a return in the kills. And still, Cody very slightly ahead, but it's not going to matter really yet. The Rylai's will be a big buff, though, or will be a big boost to Cody here. He's about a half level ahead, so that will be nice as well. Seo tanks a Q, that's really it. No one's gotten an edge yet in this game, though. It is so close. Cody has flash. He's going to just wait. He's going to reposition flash the charm instead. So well played. And now Estral in a really good position, actually, to try and fight this if they want to, but they won't. The Electro Harpoon will dissuade them, and Jose Dioto is just going to leave. Charm for Spirit Rush is not a very solid trade, though. But Estral going to turn it into a full position advantage as they have full control of mid. They sent 4 down there to try and kill off Cody, and it just doesn't happen. And now Rainbow 7 surrender their last tier 1 turret. Rift Herald here to just finish the job and secure tier 1 for them. And now Jose going to position very aggressively behind Rainbow 7 here. Sees them and is going to start backing out. The Drake in 10 seconds. Are they going to contest it? Rainbow 7 in a very good position, actually, as well. They have everyone here. They're sending Summit to the bot lane right now with the teleport. The rest of Estral have just surrendered it. They don't really care. They are fine with giving over this turret. Cody is in top lane, but he has teleport right now. It's really up to Estral if they want to go for this or if they want to just push out mid. They've sent everybody to this bot lane, and Jose's just going to stand here. As long as he's here, Estral cannot really get pushed in, or they can't get countered here. They could surrender this Drake. It's only the 3rd Drake, and it's only the first for Rainbow 7, and they're just going to get the whole mid turret. They're going to completely open up this mid lane now. And that is just so valuable. And Seo hasn't died, but he's still sitting on 0 kills, which is terrible for him. He needs a kill. We're 18 minutes in. He needs anything to cash out. Don't know how many stacks he has, but you can assume a lot because it's Draven. He hasn't died, and he has 141 CS. He needs to cash out, or else he's going to be blown up. He's not ahead because he's, what, a wave and a half behind? He's a wave and a half behind and has 1 assist. Yes, the 2nd assist does help that, but he's a wave and a half behind and hasn't cashed out. As being even doesn't even matter, but there's the Timbers thrown down. Odie flashes away. The Keeper's verdict isn't channeled in time, and Ackerman's going to pick up the kill onto Odie there. And now Estral have the jungler taken off the map. The tankiest member of Rainbow 7 is gone. The big no to Snacker is completely removed. Summit is going to just go forward, try to find anybody. He's going to find Ackerman on the pullback there. That's not going to be enough, as there's the flash engage from Jose Dioto. It's going to be onto lines. The equalizer finds absolutely no one. Cody's in the backline going on a killing spree. Meanwhile, Lava's getting shredded. Zothib is just running at them. Careless. He doesn't give a damn, and that's going to be 2 or a 1 for nothing. So much damage from Lions, but it just doesn't matter. He's the support. They can't do anything with it. And Estral, again, get another 1 for nothing. Not even 3,000 gold ahead, though. This is such a game. This is still within reach. We've seen crazier comebacks. If you watched CB LOL earlier, you saw a 50-minute game where the Vivo Keyed Stars came back from a massive deficit. From back-to-back Elder Drake losses, 2 Barons, like, it was huge. Summit flashes over the wall to safety, at least, but they get everything out. They get everything but Lava's Flash because it was down and it just came back up. They get so much out of Rainbow 7 there. Summit's Flash, they get Equalizer, they get Ignite, they get Seo's Flash. It is huge. This is massive. This is a great win for them because now Seo has to just sit there. They need to bodyguard Seo or else they lose fights now. And Seo didn't die. The goal is to keep Seo alive right now. That should be the only goal of Rainbow 7. Push these waves, keep the positioning advantage up, allow yourself to rotate, but most importantly, keep Seo alive. Obviously, keep your waves pushed because they have your mid lane. They have you in a vice right now. You are in a terrible position. Like, you are one team fight away from this game going just down. Just going completely south. As Ackerman going to dodge away from the charm. Oof, that was a close one. Not close at all, eh? I mean, Lions has damage, but he's also 0-3-1 because, well, he's kind of just been the bargaining chip for Rainbow 7 to escape most of their fights. He's the most forward player because he needs to be. Besides Odie, who else can go forwards but him and Summit? And when Summit's already forced to disengage, he's the bargaining chip to allow them to escape. And you could see Estral fans getting hype. They're only 2 kills ahead and 2,000 gold ahead, but they are getting rowdy. They are getting excited. Look at that total gold. Summit has so much. He's farming 223 CS. He's 40 ahead of his lane opponent, but none of it matters because he hasn't converted it into anything. And that's going to be important. He just finishes his Profane Hydra now. Also, his lane opponent's freaking Udyr. Who cares? As Odie's going to get stunned up. He's going to land the stun onto Jose Dioto. And Tibbers is burned there. But that is it. Odie has to reset again. They're keeping Odie from farming. And that is the most important thing they could do. They can stop Odie from scaling. As long as they can do that, they are in a really strong position still. So they're just going to keep pushing in these waves right now. Just annoy Summit. He still can really contest him with really nothing. With no damage and just a Bramble Vest and with only 1.5 items to prevent him from doing anything, he can still contest Summit without problem because of the Bramble and the Iceborne. He's not worried about the damage. He can tank short trades and win them, usually. Lava's already half health, though, so Lava can't tank short trades like that. As they will get the Scuttle here, so they will have control over the river, but some are going to get rooted up. The Keeper's Verdict channeled, not going to send it, probably, and is going to hold it. It's going to go back onto a short CD. Rainbow 7 are being funneled out of mid lane, though, and they're not in a strong position. They're going to start pushing some back. They're going to only land one. And there's the CC onto Summit. And he's completely gone off the map. And now Lava needs to run. He has no more charges. Odie is getting locked down. Has to flash away. Zothev is just chasing Lava away. There's the Fate's call. There is Snacker picking up his first kill of the game. And Zothev is just letting Lava do what he wants because Lava's not gonna win. Zothev picks up the solo in the end. It is Baron for Estral. The first of the series, somehow, if you could imagine. Second Baron, right? Really, it has to be. Second Baron, yes. Only the second Baron of the series. Third Baron, wow. 1 per game. There's been 2 Barons, really. As it's going to go clean over to Estral, and now the gold lead is ballooning. 5,000 gold ahead. This Annie is integral to this game. 3-0-3. Cody continues to ball out. They thought they got something. Summit thought he was him. He survives a little bit longer, but the Dawning Shadow is great to keep Zothev alive, and then Lava zoned off Odie is getting locked down, forced to flash away. A nice use of the audacious charge, or not the audacious charge, the heroic charge, but it's not enough. There is the airborne boom. And it is Estral just slowly making this an unwinnable. They are choking the life out of Rainbow 7. They are choking their plays out so easily. The taunts. They are really just pushing their advantage. They are reminding Rainbow 7 that they don't need to be massively ahead, that they can outdo them. 2,000 damage from 2 carries and Udyr. Damn. As it is time for Soul Point for Estral. And there is now a time limit on this game. A soft time limit for Rainbow 7. There's the flashing cage onto lava. There's the double CC. The equalizer comes out, does nothing. They will lock down Snacker. They will finally cash out Seo's passive, but it's too little, too late. 2 for 1 for Estral. They are charging down Rainbow 7. Seo is next, but Odie's gonna save his life. Lions falls, double kill for Ackerman. They're going into the base. They don't give a damn about the turrets. Tier 2 is go. Mic cable off, but I can still go. And again, to the tier 3s. It's not quite over, but Estral are going to be able to grab this tier 3 turret. They are up to the inhibitor now in the bot lane. Odie can't even find a play if he wanted to, and the engage goes so well, but maybe they have a chance to run away. But Zothev has so much speed to run. Ackerman given the speed boost. Jose Dioto gives the speed boost, and Estral escape. A clean fight, and they still have Baron buff, most importantly. There's the Cassiopeia sign. It didn't happen this series, sorry. The the Cody Cassio, which was really good. Cody's Cassio, the pocket pick that saved the series again, did not come through, sadly. It is, for a reason, a pocket pick. A counter, really. But does it matter? He has the secret. Oh, he's played 2 games of it. Yeah, that's right. And he was in all 3 of the last 3 wins for Estral. And they're gonna make it a 4th win, or a 4th win for them with the Annie in the game. Zothev is just tanking. He's locking down lava. He's running away for his life. Cody flashes in and he's rampaging on lava's head. Summit is trying to get anything. Ackerman going to be able to get out of the chains. He's laying in such good damage. Estral, is this the victory march? Is it finally time? The equalizer comes out just to clear out the wave, but it finds nothing. Summit's trying to do anything, but the Fate's Call is going to save Ackerman. He's going to be able to ulti out. The Whirling Death doesn't go far enough. Zothev tanks it, so it recalls. And that is brutal for Seo. 1-0-1. He's cashed out, but he's not done anything with it. He can't do anything with it. Summit just trying to lay in the damage, be this big threat, but he's locked down. He's gone. Ackerman's on a rampage as well now. Zothev's running into the base. Seo's gone. Zothev's on a killing spree. Odie gives his life, and it's finally come. It is time. The day of reckoning is here for Estral. And Lava Lions, try as you might to stop it. It's not going to be enough. They clear out the waves. They stop the recall, but there's more reinforcements coming in. Ackerman needs to be very careful here to not die. But they are on to the Nexus turrets. It is finally happened. They get Cody to go unstoppable. Kalista gets the kill. And for the first time in their franchise's history, Estral are LLA champions. And they are going to represent Latin America at MSI. It isn't a perfect season, but it's so damn close, they'll take it. 1 series loss all season. And it was way, way late when it didn't matter anymore. And finally, the Kings of Silver, the best team in the past 3.5 years, finally have their crowning moment. And it means so, so much to them. And they give their congratulations to Rainbow 7 because, of course, they deserve it. And this isn't about me. Let's just get rid of that right there. And you saw the coaching staff rush out, celebrate. They're thrilled. Estral for the first time, the kings of Latin America, and it's never been sweeter. You could take your Korean imports and you can stuff them. All Latin American players, superstars of Latin America, will represent the region. Maybe the best team the region's ever produced, the most dominant, easily. The longest winning streak in Latin American in the league's history at 13 straight series. And they are waiting for one more player so they can finally do the thing they've been waiting 3 years to do for the first time since 2020. Jose Dioto and co. Well, Jose Dioto is a Latin American champion, and for the first time in 3 years, Estral, the best in the region. And it's been a battle to get here. It took 5 tries, 5 finals to make it, 6 top 4 finishes in a row, 6 top 3 finishes, let alone. And they finally do it. MSI, they are finally international bound. The birds are migrating. And they're migrating to China for a run. This mic cable sucks, by the way. Keeps falling out. And it's gotta feel nice. You saw their reactions. They were so thrilled to finally get the job done. And these are players who have not done it in a while. Ackerman, it's been 3 years for Ackerman. It's been, I believe, also 3 years for Snacker. No. Snacker never won it before. Joined Infinity after they won it. Cody also never won it before, and this is... Actually, no. Oh, he was on that, yeah. Oh, he was on that Infinity team. It's been the first time in 3 years for him. And there's the coaching staff getting their flowers. They're putting the confetti on each other's heads. They're having a great time. Jose, his first in 4 years since he won it with Rainbow Seven, back for Worlds, and the first for Zothiv and this roster. All the players have been waiting years for this moment, and the org as well, and now they have their crowning moment. And finally, they will go and represent the LLA after what feels like 4 or 5 well-deserved shots at it. And just the raw elation and the crowd cheering them on as they finally catch their white whale. And of course, congratulations do need to be given to Rainbow Seven. It is such an effort to make it to this to the championship series, especially after the shortcomings they had against Estral all season long, including blowing the 2-0 lead, there it is, nearly losing it against Isurus in the lower bracket finals, but they just didn't have what it takes. They made some pocket picks. Oh, that's a souvenir for someone. Oh, and it is... You could see the amount of staff they have out here. They have so many members, a part of just their coaching, their ownership, like through the front office stuff, and playing, of course. They have so many members who are a part of this, and there it is. For most of these players, they're second. For some of these players, they're first. And for the org, it's a first. And look at the big smiles. They are so happy. And Taki, one of the co-owners, one of the founders, finally getting involved there. And are they going to get their big team raise? Oh, they're not going to do it. They should, because they deserve it. This team, I've been cheering for this team to get the big prize for years now, since I started following the Latin American League, and it feels like it's been a climb. And while they have plenty of festivities to go, I believe that is it. Are we back? There we go. We're back. That is it for the Kimchi Cast for today. For the spring split, it was so much fun to do this, and I really can't wait to do this all again in summer. We'll see what I'm doing for MSI. I might do delayed. I might just do recorded ones because those are at like 8 in the morning. And also, I don't want to do it live against Riot because I think they'll kill me. But congratulations to Estral for their first ever championship and finally getting to go overseas to play League. Congratulations to Rainbow Seven for a great series still. They didn't win it, but they played so well to get to this point, and they deserve their flowers, of course. The streak didn't continue, but they played great no matter what. And thank you for watching this dumpster fire for some reason, and we'll see what I'm doing for MSI. I'll probably just record that instead of doing it live, so Riot doesn't strike me and nuke me off the face of the earth and all that fun stuff. So you could catch that probably whenever it's finished. Honestly, I usually just record a whole day and then just upload it straight to YouTube at Kimchi Cast, which I already plugged earlier, but yeah, that's probably where the games will be for MSI as we go through that journey. Of course, I'll be back for summer. I'll do my cast for Worlds, of course, as I did last year, if you were here for that dumpster fire as well, where it was really tiring to do some of these. That's really all I got. Thanks for watching this mess. I've gotten so many more follows here than I actually do get for regular streaming. I'm pretty sure they're bots, because who the hell would watch this? But thank you regardless, I guess. I don't know. I've been Mox Kimchi, as always. This has been the Kimchi Cast for the LLA 2024 Spring Split. We're doing it back in summer. I'll do the recordings for MSI and eventually Worlds when that happens. Maybe we'll have the return of the Estral champions in summer as well. I hope we have a really good storyline like we did with Estral and Rainbow Seven, because that was really awesome and fun. This has been Leo the Little Gremlin that was on my mic. Follow me on Twitter at BoxedKimchi. And as always, have a good night, and I will see you on the YouTube channel for MSI and back here once summer season kicks off. And I won't miss the first week this time. I won't miss day one. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.